Welcome to the second episode of a very petty podcast. This week we are discussing
all things zombie dick.
Specifically Jacob Elordi's zombie dick.
No, he's not a zombie.
Oh yeah, no, we're zombies. Jacob Elordi's not. We're getting it on. Ridiculous of it though. You're like a fucking rugby player or something.
That's not going to help, is it? It looks like I've got a massive tit. No, I do look like... See, I know ya. We can go on.
I got so many girlfriends.
Hey, and we can take a selfie. Say cheese.
Today's guest on the podcast is Bad Bunny. Bienvenue.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It means hello in French, I'm telling you. Anyways, welcome back to the second episode. We made it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go us.
And I've got a vendetta now against Adele because the first episode, I was so exposed and I said too much. And when I'm watching it back, I realised Adele just held back and let me embarrass myself a little bit. So I think it's time for you.
Are you blaming me for saying too much?
Yeah, because you didn't rein me in.
You were doing so well.
That's good.
I was scared to be held.
No, stop now. I've got a list of stuff that I want to embarrass Adele with.
Nice.
From back in the day when we first met.
Just to preface, that was 12 years ago. So don't hold any of what he says against me now. I'm a changed person.
I don't know. I think there's still remnants of you in there from your old self. But anyways.
Okay. Last
week we told a story about how we met. And we didn't really go into any detail about our first dates and, what were the first initial... We did have a little section where we said how turbulent it was at times. But we didn't actually go into any detail. Our first date, I went to pick up Adele and the idea was to go for a movie and to go for something to eat after. But when I got to Adele, she was like, I don't want to watch a movie because they're boring and it's awkward because you just sit there not talking. And I don't want to eat because I don't want to eat in front of you right now. So we ended up just sitting in my car, pulled down the road from her house a little bit, and we just sat there talking. But I noticed that Adele was popping polos, like hella polos. Like an unnatural amount of polos. She had packets of them, always.
I've got a phobia of smells, guys.
It was the breath thing, wasn't it? That's why you was doing the polos. But you didn't know what the knock-on effect of the polos would be. So we were sitting in the car, and after a little while, I must have been in the car for hours talking, which is nice. It's quite a nice first date. But your stomach started going...
I knew it was going to be this. You are such a one-trick pony, honestly.
That's all I got on you. But yeah, the polos were obviously messing with your stomach. And you were just saying that you were hungry, but you was obviously just needed to fart and you couldn't fart in front of me.
No, but I do actually think I was starving. And you were like, come on, I'm really hungry. Let's just go to Nando's. And I was like...
Yeah, I really wanted a Nando's, yeah.
I was like, no, like I'm not hungry. And then my belly started to make that noise. So then I had to double down and be like... Oh, I was just a bit confused. And I really cared about what you thought about me, which is crazy because the other day I sent you that video and it was like a woman taking a video of her husband and the caption was, I can't believe that 12 years ago I cared about what this dumbass thought of me. So now I'll fart freely in front of him because I don't care. What are you going to dump me because I fired?
No, I'm not. But yeah, I actually, now I've said that story, I thought I had something fire on you, but now I'm thinking that polo story isn't actually anything.
I think everyone that meets me knows I've got a real phobia of anything smelling. So I would rather scoff a pack of polos before you leave the date and go, oh, it was a really good date, but her breath stunk and I couldn't get past it.
Yeah, that is true.
Even though it probably didn't smell.
I could have looked past all of it, whether you had a smelly breath or even the fact that you were holding back farts. I didn't care in the end because it was just the first dates and we was getting comfortable.
Yeah, but no, because you can't go on a first date. Can you imagine if we went on a first date? 1, my breath stinks, and 2, I'm sat in the car farting.
Also,
you never would have seen me again.
Yeah, true that. There were warning signs there, didn't want to go to the cinema or go for eating. What the hell was you supposed to do?
I still don't like going to the cinema. I'm sorry. I find cinema so boring. I'm too fidgety for the cinema.
Yeah, truly you are. You are. I love cinema and it's something that I've lost since knowing you.
You can go on your own. Yeah. Maybe you should take yourself on a self-care date. Maybe you should go to the cinema on your own. I mean, I personally could never. My social anxiety wouldn't hack that. But you.
Anyways, so that was...
You really thought you had something
I thought I had something there, yeah. But we've changed now. And obviously, you fart whenever you want to. And
really doubling down on the farting. I've got endometriosis, guys. Anyone that suffers with endo will know that shit messes with all your internal organs. while we're on the subject, it's actually Endometriosis Awareness Month.
Yeah. Now I feel
Which-
bad for trying to make for the fighting thing,
Well,
because
you
now you
should.
pulled out the endo card.
Well, I don't like to
I
say
should never
but-
try and come for you ever again. But yeah, endo month, which is really important because it has been a frustrating few years, actually.
It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. It's impacted our lives massively, hasn't it?
Yeah, it took you a while to work out what it was because there's not really any sort of doctors out there that know about it.
Not in the UK anyway, not enough.
And in turn, it was hard for me to understand it as well because there's like no awareness about it. So back in the early stages when you was trying to find out what was going on with you, I probably was a bit dismissive at first and was not as supportive as I am now, I think. But
You are very supportive now. It's
yeah,
very
I think
hard.
if you're, because it is so hard to explain to someone what sort of pain you're in and what you're going through. And I think it's kind of drilled into me now that it is something massive. And I think it can be kind of isolating, and it's important for you to have the support around you. And now I've kind of turned the corner and been like, okay.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, you are such a good support network for me. And it is hard, but we're pushing this year, aren't we? To try and get answers and try and get somewhere with it all, which if you guys are interested, I can keep you updated on my journey. At the moment, it is a little bit complicated. There's been a lot of fighting, and with fighting comes stress, which the stress also flares the endo. I don't want to go too much into it, but just know that if you do suffer from endometriosis, or you live with someone, or you know someone, to support them is all you can really do. Just be the best you can around them. And if you have it, we send our love to you, because it's hard.
What's up?
Which I don't know, it's just such a weird one, isn't it? I don't even think I can articulate any way to support people that have it. Like, just know that we can relate. On a lighter note, maybe we should talk about some highlights of the week. Maybe we should run a little segment where we talk about what our highlight from the last week has been. Do you want to go first?
No, you go first, I think. Ladies first.
Okay. Well,
I've not had much going on, so my highlight's pretty kind of boring compared to yours.
I think I've had a pretty big couple of weeks. My highlight would be that I walked a catwalk for London Fashion Week with the Faves girls, which was absolutely incredible. It was so empowering. It was so good to be around women that were supporting women. Like, I've never experienced that. And like, there were so many times when I nearly dropped out because I was like, I can't do this. And then when I was walking the catwalk, I genuinely thought I was going to see the videos back and my legs were going to be like jelly. And everyone, when I came off, was like, you look so good. I didn't recognise you. And then when I saw a video, I was so proud of myself. I was like, no fucking way. That is not me. And you couldn't tell how nervous I was. And then the feedback from it has just made me see myself in a whole new light. And I think anyone that's around me a lot will know that all I do is put myself down and never really have anything positive to say about myself, which is very toxic. And I'm working on that this year. But that for me was the start of seeing myself in a new light and just being able to empower other women to feel the same. It was really nice.
Yeah, and I think when I saw the images, because I kind of was like, oh, that's cool. And then when I saw the videos come through, I was like, whoa. Especially when I saw the first image you sent through of you, like with the makeup on. I was whoa, you look so different, but you actually like a supermodel. But
We were living two different lives. You were at home with the screaming kids and I was having my clothes tucked in for me.
Yeah, but I like that. That's how I like life at home with the girls.
You do. You much prefer to be a stay-at-home dad, don't you?
Yeah, I got major separation anxiety from them, but I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
And it looked amazing and it looked really good. No, they're all right. It's all positive.
So good. What about you? What was your highlight?
The girls finally getting into a better routine of
Cece sleeping in her own bed.
oh my god, Cece sleeping in
my
her own bed.
God.
Yeah, honestly, guys, it's been like
5 years.
not even that. Like
Long winter.
yeah, like all winter. It feels like she's always gone to her bed about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
And let me just let you guys know, she's not a small child. Like, both of our children have your height. They are very big girls. So when they come and get in the bed and want to sleep sideways.
So she gets into bed and throws the bloody cover off in the night times because she's a really hot radiator, and then she just kicks the covers down. We both tell her to fuck off and get back into her own bed. She doesn't do it. So from 3 o'clock, it had been like you get broken sleep. So basically, you'd have a couple hours and Cece would come in, and then that would be it. But then it all changed, and finally got her back. Maybe it's in like the springtime has come around and it's got a bit lighter.
I think she's actually just started to value her own space.
Yeah, true that.
Like she has started to recognise, you know what, actually having my own bed is great. And they have got big beds. So she's not confined to like a little single bed.
Yeah, so that's my highlight.
Yeah.
CC go in bed.
Speaking of bed and sleeping, we had our first night away from the girls in how long this weekend? And you set an alarm for 4 a.m. and you woke up for 2 hours and you came out here and watched the Formula One.
Yeah, but I don't think I would have been able to do that if the girls were here. So it was like the only chance I would have got. But it wasn't it was about 3:30 because I had to get up and set up.
Get up and set up.
Well, I wake up a little bit and you got to, basically the Formula One was in Australia and the lights out was at 4 a.m. So I had to be prepared for that.
Right. I mean, I got up in the morning and I came out and I saw your clothes on the sofa with the remote next to it. And I texted your mum and she was like, did he get up for the Formula One? I was like, I'm not sure, but his clothes were on the sofa. So potentially, so I didn't want to wake you up early. But we did have a nice weekend to get to actually spend some time together, didn't we? We never do that.
Yeah, I was prepared for that because we had like you said, the girls were at my mum's. So
we could have done anything, guys. We had a night off. And Christian was trying to look to book a spa.
Yeah.
We were like trying anything to go and get a massage. And then ultimately we just decided to stay in. And it was so nice. We had a clean house for like 24 hours. This is such like boring stuff. But I feel like, God, it can change your whole mindset, right?
And we saved money, you know. We didn't like
That is true.
book the spa and waste a load of money.
We're very good at wasting money as well, aren't we?
Yeah. So I'm trying to be frugal this year.
I feel like we've been pretty good this
Frugality.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we've always been pretty good with money, like as a team. I feel like it's a very interesting topic actually because
Finances.
Yeah, I've only ever had the conversation with like one other couple, and that was someone that came to me and asked how we did it because it was causing issues in their relationship. And we also watched that Rich Family, Poor Family. Is that what it's called? And what was really interesting was the poor family was saying a lot of their arguments were about money. And
Yeah. I do think especially when we was, actually I can't remember if we argued about money that much.
I don't know if we did because I always feel like the structure of our finances, whether we've had money or not, has been very much it's our money as opposed to it's your money, it's my money. When I got pregnant, we lived with my parents, so there wasn't a massive financial strain. And then when we could, we moved out. But by then we had Isla, right? So I wasn't working as much. So you've always taken on everything to like cover the essentials.
I had a PAYE job, very regular 9-to-5 office job. You
I was a painter and decorator. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Another fun fact,
another
guys.
story, yeah. But that's so you was a painter and decorator, so you were self-employed. So there was no maternity pay there. So it was kind of like
when you do get maternity pay, but it's
well, the government.
So it's government. So it's something like £170 a month. Yeah. But I had to save in advance, so we had a little pot of accessible cash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not like you earn a job and you get paid full. Like
a wage.
Maternity
I didn't know
pay
what
nowadays is quite good, especially and paternity actually. So it was all kind of you had the time off work, and then it was only me earning. But when you're in a relationship, it is like a partnership, and especially if you're serious about each other, you have to look at finances collectively.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you both want to reach a certain goal, and you both want each other to get to a certain life, right? So back in the day, we was obviously living at your parents' house, we had a kid, and it was kind of like the future could have looked very bleak and been like, we've got no money. How are we going to support these kids? But I think the way that we thought about our finances was a key factor to how we pushed to a point where we are now.
I think so. So basically our structure is, and always has been, Christian's finances cover everything we need to survive, no matter what that costs. You've always covered that. And anything that I've earned being self-employed has been like accessible money. So there were years when we didn't have holidays, right? A good amount of years because we just couldn't afford them. And then even when I did have a job, if I maybe earned more than you 1 month or whatever, because being self-employed is up and down, the structure still stayed the same, and it always stayed the same. And then all the money goes into one account. So no matter who's made it, it's accessible for both of us, which is really good because actually when I was off, I never had to come to you and be like, oh, can I have some money to go and do X, Y, and Z? Yeah,
that cringes me out, man. If anyone had to ask me for money, if I was like the breadwinner and you was at home not earning much money and needed anything, any sort of disposable income for, let's say, even getting your nails done or something like that, and had to ask me for money, that would cringe me out.
It seems very controlling.
Yeah.
But then even I try and think, if we didn't have Isla, how would we have done it? Because if we were both, for example, PAYE, but you or I earned significantly more, do you think the structure should still be that you split everything 50-50 and then you have your own accessible money at the end of it? Because what happens if you earn way more than me and then we're paying 50-50 and I'm left with way less than you?
It's a subject that needs to come up at a certain point in your relationship. It's kind of like getting married almost. It's one of them conversations you have, like, if you trust this person and you're serious about building a life with this person, then you need to have that conversation to be like, okay, I'm earning way more than you. Let's get it all into one pot. Let's save together and then have the same amount of disposable income afterwards, because then that's fair.
So I earn way less than you, but I'm the only one that drives, so I have a car. Is the financial burden of that?
I get around because you drive.
Yeah, but is the financial burden of that all on me because that's my car?
Why am I not driving?
So not everyone drives, you know. Some 50% of
So I earn more than you and I don't drive.
Yeah, that happens. It does happen. I feel like that happens.
And I'm using your car, you're using our car to take us places.
Yeah, I'm driving you places.
Because we're always together. Yeah, then obviously you'd have to... it's your car. It's together.
Our car.
It's our car. That's it. Yeah, right. So it's our car. A bit like it's our finances.
So would you help me pay for insurance and petrol, even though you're not driving?
If I'm using it, yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah. That's what I think as well. But it's very interesting that some people don't have that structure in place. And then one partner ends up significantly worse off.
Yeah, it does seem like there's a lot of people that do 50-50, like they say on the bills and that. It's like...
But that must put a massive strain on the person that's earning less.
Yeah, of course it is. That's what I'm saying. You need to have that conversation and be like, are we serious? Do you trust me? Because it's so hard to get on the property ladder nowadays that you are pushing your purse to the absolute limit to get a mortgage and pay for a mortgage. So like you are living paycheck to paycheck. There's no way you can build up something for the future if you're doing that. So then the other person, if they're getting a promotion, whatnot, and their career takes them good places, then they should be seeing that you're struggling.
They should want to support you.
Yeah, want to support you.
Yeah.
And I've never understood the whole splitting things when you are in a serious relationship.
Guys, how do you split your finances? And do you think that looking at the way that you deal with finances would ease the strain as a couple? Because we are in the middle of a crisis, like a financial crisis. And it's crazy.
And like you say, a lot of people argue about it and then it causes strains in a relationship. Then it's like you get resentment from that.
I actually think on Google it's the number one thing that couples argue about.
Which is crazy. I don't know if we're being ignorant about it, but it feels like it's been easy for us.
That's how we've always done it, regardless of whether we've had money or not. But it's something for people to look into, right? Because people might not have necessarily thought about it that way.
I don't know. I feel like I'm sitting here smug, like we don't argue about money.
No, we do argue about things, but money is not a thing that we argue about.
I don't think it should be.
No.
It's about trust and respect to the other person, I think.
Anyway, I'm a daddy's girl, so I've always got my dad to fall back on. Anyways, this is boring, isn't it? I've got a question for you.
Let's lighten the mood of a question.
Let's lighten the mood. Let's go for a little question.
Because this is turning into a finance podcast and that is not us. We are not financial advisors. Do not.
We are we spend money on shit.
Yeah, we are not we're not qualified to give you this. So don't come suing us if you start having problems in your relationship. Let's lighten the mood.
Should we sing that as like a new segment? Ready?
Like a jingle.
Yeah, ready? Let's lighten.
No. You sing it.
No, I want to sing it together.
Let's lighten.
Let's. Would you still love me if I murdered someone?
Yep.
Would you help me cover it up?
Yep.
Damn, you're ride or die.
I've got a question for you that I want to know from you. Would you shag someone to save my life?
Who am I shagging?
Anyone.
What's the scenario though? I'm going to need more details.
It could be anyone. It could be...
If I shag someone to keep you alive, are you then going to say I cheated on you and break up with me? Or are you going to be grateful that I saved your life and stay with me?
Okay, let me put this...
Are we shagging again after I shag someone else?
No. So basically the situation is I'm in a coma, so you can't come to me for any sort of advice. So I'm in a coma. The doctor said you need to shag someone and he'll come back to life. So you have to make this decision by yourself. And it could be anyone. It could be the hottest guy around. It could be Harry Styles.
Do I have to enjoy it? Do I have to reach climax for you to come back to life? Does my climax depend on your defibrillation?
I guess that doesn't actually matter at all.
You've not thought about the question, have you?
No, because
I need details. I can't make a decision based on...
They're details that are irrelevant, whether you enjoy it or not.
No, it's not. That's so relevant. What happens if I shag someone else to save your life, and then by shagging someone else, I realise I prefer sex with them, so you being alive becomes irrelevant? Or I shag someone else, and then you come back to life, and then do I lie to you about it, or do I need to tell you?
Yeah, so either. So the first one is interesting because I wouldn't be upset that you shag someone. I'd be upset that you're throwing away our whole relationship over sex, because sex is only part of the relationship.
But you're going to die anyway. Oh, you mean like if I enjoyed it?
So you, if I come back to life and you're like, oh, actually, no, I prefer sex to this guy, you're going to throw away our whole relationship because the sex is good there, better than our sex?
Maybe. I can't make a decision based on one thing alone.
Everything's so overcomplicated. You ask me a question.
Imagine what it's like living in my fucking brain.
You've left me if the sex is better. That just shows.
No. I haven't left you. I need to know what the possible outcomes are, because if I shag someone else and you wake up, if I lie to you and you find out later down the line, you're going to leave me because I lied. And if I tell you straight away, you're going to leave me because I cheated. I can't win this situation.
This is a hypothetical question, but you're getting really hypothetical with the answers. You know that you wouldn't lie to me about shagging someone. You'd be like, look, I had to shag someone to keep you alive.
But you'd never want to have sex with me again.
How do you know?
Because I know you. And one thing that we've always said in our relationship is that we'd never cheat on each other. And if we ever thought we would, we'd break up with each other.
I don't think so, because I think... obviously,
are you backtracking? Have you cheated on me?
No, I'm saying if I woke up and I realised you'd shag someone to keep me alive, I think we'd need to talk about it, but I would be fine with it. Because you obviously wanted me alive.
Would you want details? Is that what you'd want to talk about?
At some point, I probably would want details, yeah. But it'll be a bit too raw at that start. But I think I would understand it.
So I think I'd need to shag someone to not enjoy it. So technically, it'd be like...
Doesn't matter if you enjoy it or not. I would probably prefer if you did enjoy it.
I don't know if I could have sex with someone and... Your life rides on this, so there's a lot that needs to be thought about.
If you don't shag someone, I'm dead. You never see me again. Never shag me again.
Can I still shag you while you're in the coma?
No. The doctor comes up to you and says, you've got to shag me, otherwise he dies.
The doctor is... Oh,
don't ask me any questions about a doctor. It's a yes or no question. Are you shagging him or not?
I'm going to go with no. Yeah, but respectfully, I would rather you passed away knowing that I was faithful up until your very last breath than have to do that and then live with myself with you for the rest of all eternity. I don't think I could do it.
That's the wrong answer.
Is it?
Because you're going to go on to shag someone else anyways.
But I might not. I've got a honking great collection out there that you've supplied me with. I wouldn't ever need anyone else.
Yeah, but that's not the same, is it? Mm-hmm. And maybe you might meet someone and you might get remarried and then you're shagging someone anyway.
No thanks.
I'm offended by that. I actually think you're cheating on me more by not shagging someone. So you
would want me to sleep with someone else to save your life?
Yeah, but you don't know this in my mind. You should know that.
You've just let me know that if it ever happens, you want me to shag someone else to keep you alive.
Yes, if that does happen.
So you want me to break all my moral compasses just to keep you alive?
Yeah, you're not really.
Why are you in the coma?
It's just sex.
How? That's not right, is it? That's not right at all.
What?
So what you're saying is if someone cheats and has sex with someone else, it's just sex?
No, because that is different. Because you're not saving my life. If I'm just sitting there on a Sunday afternoon and you go and bang someone, yeah, see you later, you're done. But if I'm dead, I'm going to die and your kids will have no dad growing up.
I could find them as daddy.
There you go then. Daddy. So you would shag someone else, but I would die first. You know, do you get it?
No,
I
don't get it.
Shagging someone anyways. The answer to that question, guys, is yes, I would shag someone.
But I just said no. Your life. Who decides what the right answer is?
I do, and you've lost.
Google it.
Okay, next question, because I'm getting angry.
Google it. I need to know what the most...
The answer to that question is yes, I would shag someone to save your life. Mm. Well, I would shag someone to save your life.
Well, then we might as well just get a divorce here and now. You are in your mind, you're pre-planning. You're going to put me in a coma just so you can cheat on me and save my life. I've been cheated on. It's not very nice.
Relationship ender. Always.
Because you know what? Here's the thing about cheating, right? Even if I loved you with my whole heart, was breaking without you, I would never let you forget. We know I wouldn't, but I hold on to things. So I feel like there's no situation. And I also don't see any situation in a relationship where if you love someone and respect them, you do cheat on them.
Exactly. You would see it coming from miles away. And if you've got to that point where you're cheating on someone, that relationship should have been ended.
You do see it all the time where couples don't think that anyone's cheating, and it comes like years later that one of them's been cheating for years. We're together all the time though. So unless when you say you're going to the gym, you're not going to the gym I think you're going to. I don't know.
You'll notice I've been going to the gym.
I noticed that you're eating a lot.
Yeah, I am eating a lot. I put on 10 kilos, guys. I'm more proud of it.
Got that muffin top.
I have got the dad muffin top now, properly. Let's put a poll up then.
Okay. Would you shag someone to save your other half if they're in a coma, but you don't know why they're in a coma? And you don't know if they're going to forgive you when they come out of the coma?
Stop coming up with these extra bits makes it all complicated. The question is, I'm going to say the question, would you shag someone to save your partner's life?
If a zombie apocalypse happened right now, which one of us would survive longer and why?
Neither of us would survive for long at all.
Honestly.
That sounds like too much effort.
If the world is ending, take me out in the first wave. Truly.
Yeah, true. I'm so on with that.
Well, it's like that programme. What have we been watching? It's based on the game. What's the programme?
Fallout.
I don't want to be in the underground bunkers with all those people. I would rather just listen, take me out in the first wave, you, me and the girls, we're all in it together.
It's quite a relevant topic actually because of the current
state of the world. It's very real, isn't it? It's terrifying.
I'm the same with you. I just think if you're on like the last 10 people on Earth and the rest of the Earth is zombies, what is the point? And you're sitting, you're scrambling. Every night you're trying to fight zombies. That just is too much effort just to hold on to.
I would die from stress. I would pass away from anxiety.
Yeah, but what a terrible...
My heart would give in.
Quality of life. There's no quality of life living in a zombie apocalypse.
I bet there's some people that love to live in fight or flight though. I bet there's some people that would love that.
All these people that love like video games, like Call of Duty and stuff. Like they think they're soldiers and that. Yeah, probably. But that's just not for me. But yeah, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I'd give up.
Yeah, no. Take me out of the first. We're both in that together.
Wouldn't mind being a zombie for a bit. See what that's like. And then getting shot, obviously, by the people that want to stay alive.
You would stink.
As a zombie?
I bet zombies stink.
Oh, yeah. But I think I'd be more of a cleaner zombie than others. Do you not think?
What?
I would be a cleaner zombie than other zombies.
Why?
Just because of how I live in the real life. And I think that would carry through. Even though I'm a zombie, I would still have my...
personal hygiene.
Yeah.
If you were a zombie, you'd be on Instagram doing fit checks. 5 ways to dress my zombie body.
Yeah. My 5-step zombie skincare program.
I think he'd live longer than me because he'd be more popular online as a zombie.
No
one would be interested in my mid-sized zombie body.
No,
because no, that's rank.
I wonder if zombies can get pregnant. Do you know what I mean?
So what we've gathered from this is if there was a zombie apocalypse, we'd either have to live together as a zombie family or we'd just want to be taken out. Who's the first person we would eat? I know.
I was thinking like who would be delicious. I was thinking like Jacob Elordi or something like that.
You want to eat Jacob?
No. I was thinking, because I wouldn't want to eat.
What part of him do you want to eat?
Probably his shoulders. He's quite broad, isn't he? Not meeting those shoulders.
I'll eat another bit.
Do you reckon that's meaty?
I don't know. I don't know.
Zombie straight into Jacob Elordi's dick.
I never said that.
Yeah, I did.
I get the sex appeal, but unfortunately not for me, Jacob Elordi.
Who is then?
Yeah, I've always been in love with the guy from Milo, yeah. He's in This Is Us, and also it was in Heroes that I fell in love with him.
Yeah.
There's something about that guy.
I don't get that. I don't get
There's something about him. That's my celebrity crush. What's your celebrity crush? Emily Blunt. Not anymore.
We've got different taste in men.
Who's your male celebrity crush?
I know it's quite basic and boring, but there's something about Harry Styles that I find kind of sexual. And I've always been like, oh, I don't know if it's a sexual attraction. This is... Stop me, because I'm about to embarrass myself again.
Say it.
I always think when Harry Styles left One Direction and he became a massive, like,
Sex icon.
like the hottest guy out there, I was with that and I was like, yeah, man, he's hot. Like, I look at him, he's like, oh, he's sexy. And I couldn't work out whether that was me actually being attracted to him, or if I just wanted to be like him and had him as an inspo. I was like, oh, I wish I was that sexy.
I do get the appeal, but I think it's not necessarily his looks. I think it's his aura that make him sexy, because he's very nonchalant.
Aura.
Yeah, he's got good aura about him. He's like gives good vibes.
In that logic, you think Jim Skin's the hottest guy in the world?
The fuck is Jim Skin?
Jim Skin, he's got the most aura ever for a
Who's
human.
Jim Skin?
Jim Skin, just so you know that your aura will be at an all-time low if you don't know who Jim Skin is. Jim Skin, if you're watching this, you're going to need to send an aura pulse to my wife because she needs some aura. If you made it this far, thanks for listening. And next week, we'll be talking about...
Structure.
Go. Is that it then, yeah? Can we turn it off?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye to life.